Hello and welcome back to the Satoshi Society YouTube channel. My name is AJ, one of the co-hosts here, and it is a Saturday, and the market's going to be very boring over the weekend, like I told you yesterday. But I'm just going to update you on some things because Ethereum has in fact hit one of the price targets which I did have, and we're going to go through that. We're going to go through Bitcoin a little bit as well. I want to keep it quick. It's a Saturday. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much, but yeah, we'll get straight on into the charts. But before we do, please make sure you smash a like on this video. Really helps me out, really helps the channel out, and I can continue to bring the content I bring you and the trades I bring you as well. So jumping straight on into the charts, I forgot to share my screen. Will it work? Yes, here we go. So jumping straight on into the charts, looking at the Bitcoin 4-hour chart, okay. For me, still looking very, very bearish. However, we are holding some support as of right now. So what we can see is, there was a big cluster of resistance up here, above that value area high, testing the previous high from here, grabbing the liquidity from there, and also the resistance at the top of this ascending parallel channel slash bear flag. A lot of resistance there. The price did in fact pull back from there. We got accepted back into this value area, this fixed range here. As you can see, we broke down below value area high, retested it, and then we have seen the rejection from there. And right now, what Bitcoin is doing is actually finding support at the POC, so the point of control, which is currently at $16,555. As we can see, we are seeing a slight bounce off of that POC. Now, for me, I still think we're going to break below the POC and we're going to come down to $16,300 because there isn't much volume coming, bullish volume coming in off this test of the POC. The POC is the point of control, where the most amount of volume has been traded. And yeah, we're using that as support. That's always the case. There's always support or resistance at that level. But you do need the volume to come in with that to actually see the price either bounce or get a rejection, say from the if it was using it as resistance. But right now we're using it as support. For me, I do still anticipate the price breaking below this, coming to value area low as that sort of target, because we're not seeing a nice bounce towards the upside. We're seeing a slight bounce, but I'd like to see volume coming in to continue that push towards the upside, but we're not seeing that, so I wouldn't anticipate this is going to hold. So I'm still expecting value area low to be hit, as I said, $16,300. And we could even break below value area low as well. Of course, value area low is also going to be a slight support level as well, but we could break below that. The majority of the time, we do tend to break below that, and then we establish some support down here. We do have a major support level, as we can see, at $15,450. Okay, so we tested it first here. Okay, we got a wick down to $15,450, and then we tested it to the dollar. Okay, back on the 21st of November, right here, and this is when I was ill. It was a perfect long setup there for us, but unfortunately, I was ill and I wasn't able to trade. But if the price does come down to this level and it does hold this level, then that is another perfect long entry. Right now, there isn't any long signals for me. I would like to wait for the price to come down here and then reevaluate and see whether there is a longing opportunity. If there isn't a longing opportunity, then the likelihood of it is that the price will most likely break through this support of $15,450, and then we will see another leg towards the downside. Reason being is because we've broken towards the downside of the bear flag on the daily, the likes of the 12-hour, the likes of the 8-hour as well, and we are getting a reaction to that as well. So the break towards the downside of the bear flag is not looking good for me. Of course, we want to see bearish volume come in, but yeah, until we get that bearish volume come in, there is a possibility for a fake out. However, for me, technical still looking very, very bearish. Initially with the volume on the daily still decreasing. Yes, we had that bit of spike in bullish volume, but that was only because of the FOMC meeting. Still, the volume isn't looking good, and we did form this sort of uptrend, as you can see here, and we have actually now broken that uptrend, and we could actually potentially form a downtrend from where we are now. So for me, Bitcoin is still looking very, very bearish. The next target I have is around $16,300. If we break that, then the next target I'm going to have is $15,450, where I'm going to be looking for a long position at those levels if I see the signs. Okay, we want to see confluence. We want to see 3 bits of confluence, a minimum of 3 bits of confluence, 3 bits of technical analysis telling us that we could see the price bounce from sort of this area here. Right now, I'm not seeing the signs. Okay, the first sign would be value area low. The second sign would be testing this horizontal white line here at $15,450, and then the third sign would be some sort of bullish divergence or some other pattern down there. I tend to look for bullish divergences and bearish divergences when I trade because they have a very high win rate. So that's what I tend to look for. So yeah, right now for me, still looking very, very bearish for Bitcoin. Now, I am expecting lower. I'm expecting the price to potentially come down to 14,000 to 12,000, maybe even 10,000. Reason being is we've broken this major support here. I've gone through this a few weeks ago. I've gone through that multiple times. Once we break a major level, get a rejection from a major level, or hold support at a major level, what the price tends to do on this weekly chart is go straight to the next major level. And we've done so. Okay, we've broken towards the downside of the major level. So I'm looking for the next major level to be hit. And that is at $12,000. So that's why I'm still, I've still got $12,000 on the table. But that first target would be $14,000 for me. That is a strong monthly level. We could hold that. However, if we break it, we're definitely going to 12,000, potentially a wick down to 10,000. So for me, on the longer term, I'm still very bearish on Bitcoin. Of course, in the future, in a very long term, I am very bullish on Bitcoin, but right now is just not the time to be bullish. Okay, the time now is to be bearish and taking advantage of this by actually shorting it. And of course, you can short with us. I trade on Bybits. Link is in the description. You can get, you can get up to $4,000 in deposit bonuses. So make sure you take advantage of that. There's Femex there as well. Same story with that. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is just wait until we potentially get a longing opportunity. If we get a longing opportunity, then I'm going to ride that long, hopefully all the way up to value area high again. Then that's where we could possibly look for a short. I'm going to continue to try and trade this range. Unfortunately, we missed this one here. And we missed this one here because I was ill. So, we missed 2 trades, but that's okay. We can't dwell on it. There's going to be more trades in the future. I'm going to continue to trade this range here until the range is broken. So if we do get a range break, to the downside, to the upside, that's when I stop trading this range and I look for a new range, or I look for a new strategy to trade off of. But right now, I'm just going to be trading this range. So if we do come down to this value area low, we show some signs that the price is going to bounce off of this area here, and then we're going to see it push the value area high. I'm going to be looking for some long opportunities there. But right now, I'm just waiting. So I'm sitting on the sidelines waiting to see whether we could possibly get that longing opportunity. Now, I missed this short position. If you've been following the channel, I missed this shorting opportunity here. I decided against trading it because the FOMC meeting came out literally as the technicals were telling me to short. I thought the best thing to do is not actually trade. And I can regret that a little bit because it would have been in some really, really nice profits. It would have been almost 50% in a profit. But as I said, can't dwell on it. We've got to move on and look for that next trade. Constantly learning every day with trading. Even myself, I've been in this game for 3 years now, and I'm still learning. Every trader, no matter how much money they make, no matter how long they've been in the market, they are always learning. So yeah, as I said, waiting for the price to do something, potentially come down to this area here. Then I'm going to be looking for some potential longing opportunities, only if I get the confluence. Moving on to Ethereum quickly, exactly the same story here. However, Ethereum has actually hit that price target, which I gave you, of $1,170. That is now finding a bit of support at the value area low. But again, I'm not seeing any longing opportunities as of yet. Okay, I would like to see the price maybe come and test these 2 previous lows here, this horizontal level at $1,071. And then if we can form some sort of bullish divergence down there, then that's enough sign for me to be happy that the price is most likely going to bounce up to value area high. However, if we don't get any of that, and we see the price just crash through this level here, then we are most likely going to see Ethereum crash much lower. And same with Bitcoin. If it breaks this level here, it's going to go much lower. So just waiting for the price to come a bit lower and see if we get those longing opportunities, see if those signs, see if the charts are telling me to go long. They are telling me to go long. I am going to go long, and you will be the first people to know about it. I will come live and show you me actually trading this, opening the positions, and I will, ride that trade out with you till the end. So yeah, that's just sort of a little update that I've got for you. As I said, Ethereum has hit that price target, which I did give you at the value area low. So yeah, just waiting to see whether we can see the price pull back a little bit more, maybe find some longing opportunities. If we do, as I said, you're the first people to know about it. So that's everything I've got for you today. Please make sure you smash a like on this video, and I hope you enjoyed the content. As I said, smash a like if you want me to continue bringing this content and continue bringing the the trades as well. So Mr. New Creation, good to see you back. Just a quick question from you. Let's see. The vector candle indicator shows the shorting point exactly at 18,360. Have a look at it on the weekly. Okay, so $18,360. Let's have a look at that on the weekly quickly. $18,300. To be honest with you, I don't tend to trade VEX candles. If that's something you do, then fair enough. But yeah, I don't tend to actually trade them. Awesome content as always. Thank you very much. JK videos, yeah, make sure you smash that like button. Crippy, good to see you back as well. Good show, buddy. Yeah, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next live stream. Smash that like button, and I will see you later. Thank you very much.